Head fake. Boom shakalaka.
We do this at the end of every episode, but then it's its own piece. You get to go through a pack of 1991 NBA hoops cards.
I'm excited.
We do 2 piles. You're a basketball guy.
Big basketball guy.
You're a big, tall guy. So,
I try.
It just comes in, man. The robots are going to take that because they can build height easy. 2 piles, a keep pile and a crusty pile. Crusty piles are the guys that we don't know.
Yeah.
And who look funny.
The filler guys.
Fillers. And brainchild of Homeless Pimp. At the end, we take 1 crusty pile. Pimp looks them up and we do a Where Are They Now?
I love that.
Which is I love it.
Can I say, I did a show, this is where my career is at. I did a show in a bar in Massachusetts not long ago. I see a lot of Marcus Camby stuff on the wall.
Hell yeah.
Turns out the bar is owned by Marcus Camby.
No way.
And he's got pictures of himself and like inspirational quotes
everywhere.
He was the White Lion in Massachusetts. So
he was the guy at UMass.
Yes,
took him to the Final Four.
Mm-hmm.
Marcus Camby was sick, played for the Denver Nuggets, took us to the Western Conference Finals.
Former Nick,
he was everywhere.
Shot blocking fiend.
Marcus Camby fucking rules.
Yeah, Camby rocks.
So check that out. Let's see.
Can I ask why it's 1991?
Well, shout out to the card company that gave it. They brought me a box of 1990, 1991.
It feels like a good vintage.
Well,
1991.
let me tell you, Mike Vecchione just opened the card that made this entire series popular. Mark Jackson, New York Knicks.
The one with the Menendez brothers.
Right in the back. Vecchione got it last episode.
No way.
Yeah, he opened it.
Wow.
So there might be another one in there.
This is great because I collect serial killer memorabilia.
Yeah. Oh, I love their trophies. Oh, these are little trophies.
Nah, I love trivia about gossip.
He's like, wow, that's pretty cool.
What was the first team you just mentioned?
The Denver Nuggets?
Bing. First
Michael
card out.
Adams.
Denver Nuggets. Michael Adams.
And we have a fat lever. I save all the Nuggets because as a Nuggets fan,
Fat Lever's one of those guys who like you think was played in the 1920s.
Yeah, and then you find out he was like into the mid 90s.
He was actually
so Michael Adams. You don't even go into any pile.
Yeah,
and I'm gonna put these up. I'm gonna put these up today because we built this wrong, or Katie built this wrong. I'm not taking credit for that. She built it better than I would have, but she put the shelf backwards, so now we line it to make it up. So Michael Adams, welcome.
Instant promotion.
Role
player or like
Go Nuggets. Big role player.
Yeah.
Michael
Solid.
Adams. Let's see his full name, by the way. Got to do this on the back. Oh no! All my cards spilled. Oh my baby.
My items.
Oh no! I'm gonna put these up. So anyways,
they've lost their value.
Oh. For those of you watching, we mailed out the first round of Krusty cards that are signed by me. If you signed up at punchup.live, we got your email, and then we got your addresses. We sent you a Soder sticker and a signed Krusty card. And then now, when you sign up, it's a raffle, because we still have, I'm signing these Krusty cards like a son of a bitch. It's a raffle, and we'll send them out.
The man's hand is falling off.
Michael Adams, no middle name. Boston College. Born in Hartford. Shout out Michael Adams.
CT, baby. Let's go.
Same here. Hartford Hospital.
You're 860?
I don't know. We moved when I was a kid.
I see, yeah.
Is that?
you were originally, I know you're from Colorado, but like, yeah.
We moved to Colorado when I was 5.
Yeah.
But 1 through 5, we were in Hartford because my mom worked at Aetna.
Ooh.
Life and Casualty.
Insurance fucking hub.
Yeah, dude. It was the insurance hub.
Oh, yeah.
Played for Sacramento, then Washington, then Michael Adams reached Denver.
BC, I wonder if he was in that point shaving scandal, if that was before his time.
I don't know, but what I'm excited about is there's a chance. I don't know if Chris Jackson was in the league yet for the Nuggets, who then became Mahmoud Abdul-Rauf.
Peace be upon him.
That would be crazy if we got that card. We get a pre-Muslim Mahmoud Abdul-Rauf.
Yeah, that's got to be worth something.
That's got to be huge. It's worth a lot to me in this shelf.
From when he was still going to heaven. Crazy.
When he's still favored by Jesus.
Oh, we got some crust right here. Dude, looking at this, if you just looked at the image, that's Jeff Hornacek.
Yes,
like if you pull
100%.
this card out of the deck,
yeah.
if the viewers could see, Jeff Hornacek 100%. Nope. John Sunvold.
Sounds made up.
Career average 12.5 points. That was in college. NBA career average 7.9 points per game.
Listen, get to the league and average 7 points, then we can talk some shit.
You've had a successful career.
Sunvold, he was a guard, white guard. Look at those thighs.
Powerful quads.
Damn.
He could touch the backboard.
Handsome man.
Yeah.
You don't get it with this one. Back picture. John is a handsome man.
He also parts his hair on the right. I appreciate that.
Thomas Sunvold went to Missouri. First round pick He was the 16th pick overall from the Supersonics out of Missouri. This guy could fucking ball. I'm sorry, Mr. Sunvold. You're in the crusty pile.
Yeah.
Those thighs aren't crusty, though. If you're his kid and you're watching this, I hope you got them thighs.
And I'm not talking shit because you know how good of a basketball player you have to be to one day wind up in the crusty pile.
You have to be better than everyone that's ever been on this podcast combined at basketball.
Easily. Yeah. There are levels beyond levels that we've even seen.
There's no one that's come close athletically to anybody in the crusty pile that's ever been on this show.
I remember trying out for the walk-on spot at Wake Forest, and there were like good players there, and I played with some guys who I played against some guys who played overseas, like in Brazil or some shit.
Sure.
It's like playing against your dad when you're 5 years old.
Sure.
It's
they just fuck you up.
Yeah, the levels to this are just beyond.
It's nuts, man. It's nuts, especially like that level of a D1 school. And then you take that and you go, we're only taking 5% of that for the NBA.
I played one-on-one against James Johnson. So James Johnson and Jeff Teague were like my year at Wake.
Okay.
And they're like, Jeff just retired, has a great podcast. James is still in the NBA, and he's also an undefeated kickboxer. I remember playing one-on-one against him, and it was just like, I think at one point in his slides, he like crossed me up, threw it off the backboard, and dunked it like on his own head.
In slippers.
And could like do a standing backflip at 6'8", 250, like no problem.
Yeah.
It's just
It's
like you're not playing the same game.
Yeah, we're not. Oh my God. Me bouncing and watching it. And being like, yeah, put me in your crusty pile, you motherfucker.
Yeah.
Like just some dude being like,
so lucky
who the fuck is this big-headed white boy putting me in this crusty pile? And I'm like,
and I love that
I'm sorry. Also, if you like Fresh Direct, they have great salads.
I love that NBA players are so competitive that they would hear this and find out that they were on the crusty pile and be like, fuck you.
I've thought about that at length. I've thought about that on airplanes. I've thought about that in long car rides. If someone from the NBA saw that I was like, sorry, you're in the crusty pile, they'd be like, I'll fuck your shit up.
It's like, yeah. I'll play you, like some guy played in 91, be like, I'll play you one-on-one right now.
They would beat me.
We'll see how it
I could
turns
not
out.
beat anyone from the crusty pile that we've ever put in the crusty pile.
Today.
Yeah. I could not beat anybody.
Yeah.
Unless they were in a wheelchair, they probably still would get me. Thunderball style.
Yeah.
They'll fucking shoot death or whatever
Murder
it's called.
ball, yeah.
Murder ball. They'll fucking
Those
murder
guys
ball.
are sick, just wheeling you out of your shoes. Just
You're crossed by
hezzy.
spinning one wheel. And I'm
seated skyhook. Oh, here's a Nick. Gerald Wilkins. I vaguely remember this. I don't. There's no way I remember Gerald Wilkins because his last year was the year I was born, 89-90. 15.6 points a game.
Not bad. Also,
Solid, consistent player.
great card shot. Gerald Bernard Wilkins.
Yeah.
Great shot on the card.
Yeah.
Good looking dude. And then got a really cool card where he's dunking. This is the kind of card you
Anyone
want.
notable in the background? Is that like
No, it's
Jerry
the.
Stackhouse
By
or
the way,
somebody?
it is the Timberwolves their inaugural season
Oh, wow.
because this
Before they
is the
got
season
anyone
after.
good.
Yeah.
They didn't have KG yet.
By the way, this guy was a second round pick out of Tennessee Chattanooga.
Damn. Mid-major.
Yeah, makes it to the league.
Worked his way up.
Plays 5 seasons for the Knicks.
He played with, I guess, prime Patrick Ewing. That's
Yeah.
pretty sick.
Yeah. Gerard Wilkins might have been around for, because 89-90 season is just where it's capped. This is 90-91. So
that's right.
He could have
that's
played
true. He
on.
could have played longer. Yeah,
But
I guess
unfortunately,
91.
Mr. Wilkins, it's the crusty pile.
Oh, crust.
I'm so sorry. Please don't be
Because,
mad
I
at me.
mean, yeah, he's not, he doesn't have the pizzazz. The name doesn't pop. Ed Pickney. I feel like I've heard Ed Pickney's name before.
From the Celtics, Ed Pickney. Good pick. You don't want the open jaw.
Of you
About to
shooting a
shoot
free throw.
Played at Nova. It was a Villanova first round pick. Phoenix took him with the 10th pick overall. Played a couple seasons in Phoenix, then a season in Sacramento, then to Boston.
Journeyman.
Edward Lewis Pickney. His back picture is very funny because he's like, I'm a little stinker.
He knows something you don't. That's a sitcom title sequence face where he's like,
They're like, slam dunk coming to ABC. He's like, like crusty music.
yeah, that's crust pile
Yeah, sorry.
for sure.
We haven't had one keeper yet.
Oh, we got to keep her now, though, dog. We got to keep for this group of guys. This is like talk about spirit animals. Kevin McHale.
I mean, come on, the big great white The great white shark.
Fundamentally sound.
So fundamentally
Post
sound.
moves.
This is an all-star card, too.
Yeah.
All-star weekend in Miami.
I don't know if that's better or worse. Is that cooler if you get like an all-star card?
All-star cards are pretty cool.
Yeah.
Also, they have the all-star weekend in Miami, which was like, when did it become Ho's Super Bowl?
Right.
Like, when did it probably not now.
It had to be a post-Jordan era, post-big contracts.
It was post-big contracts.
Yeah.
There weren't women. There weren't women going to Miami in 1990 looking to get cum in by Kevin McHale.
No one was trying to have a baby by McHale.
Yeah, she's like, shoot that load in me, daddy. He's like, wait, stop calling me your daddy. That's weird.
Kevin McHale was pulling up in a 90 Camry.
Oh, yeah. He was like, I heard there's some good... I heard there's some good Cuban sandwiches down here.
Yeah.
Like he wanted like fun stuff.
Yeah.
But Kevin,
I'm going to go play Doral.
Kevin Edward McHale is one of the greatest of all time.
Yeah,
Keeper
that's
pile.
a keeper pile for sure.
All-Star
Wait a
East.
minute. This is who I think it is. This is an absolute keeper for me, Rex Chapman.
Oh, yeah.
Isn't he like the Twitter guy?
Yeah, he's on Twitter. Hype, Rex Chapman look at that, from Charlotte. Looks completely different. Rex Everett Chapman, first round pick. Look at that, dude. Look at that back. I mean, he's a country boy, dude. From Bowling Green, Kentucky, played at Kentucky. 8th overall pick in the first round, Rex Chapman. And now he's all up into Twitter politics.
He's extremely online.
He's an extremely online guy. Got caught stealing some stuff, rebounded. That was like his whole thing.
Oh,
he was he had like a drug problem and then got caught stealing, I
Nice.
believe, and then like rehabbed his image.
Yeah.
And then now he's on Twitter and picking fights with like conservatives and stuff.
Interesting.
I don't know.
He was the Kevin Durant of his time. He was just
He
online.
really was. He was like very out there. Like he was like
posting.
Rex Chapman walked so Kevin Durant could run.
Yeah.
Kevin Durant's hilarious online.
I love it. They tell every athlete, like in their media training, like just don't tweet, just don't be online.
Dude, and Kevin Durant
is like, shh,
I
just
love it.
pulling his long sword from the sheath.
Dude, when the United States played Serbia, shout out Nikola Jokic.
Yeah.
Everyone was impressed.
The best player in that, best player on earth probably, but the best player in that tournament by far.
I mean, dude, Jokic was keeping Serbia in the game.
He was the only thing.
And then everyone was like so impressed with his performance. They were like tweeting about it.
Yeah.
And then Kevin Durant was tweeting back at him. He's like, "What? You from Serbia? Where are you from?" He like tweeted people, and I'm like, "Dude, I love this shit."
Someone said like Frank Ntilikina. He had like that whole back and forth with Ntilikina where he dunked on him.
I mean, Kevin Durant. I rode behind him in an airplane once, and I was about to be like, "You're as funny as most comedians."
Yeah.
Like his shit talking is elite.
He's comedy level.
Yeah.
Funny. I was at a Ludacris concert that he was at in Winston-Salem that Chris Paul put on like back in like 08 or something.
That's fun.
He was towering before he had money. He just had like a plain white tee on.
Kevin Durant still dresses like that's why I like him. I watch the way he dresses and I go, yeah, you dress the way I would dress if I had a bunch of money.
He wants no part of the NBA pregame fashion show.
No, dude, he dresses in t-shirts and jeans and wears like cool hats.
He wears like the free stuff that people will give him.
I love it. I would probably say I was a Kevin Durant hater when he signed with the Warriors, when he left Oklahoma and went to the Warriors. I was like kind of hating on him because I was like,
punk move.
Don't go to the team that beat you. But now, huge fan.
Yeah.
Love him. Our greatest Olympian. Katie says this all the time.
Yeah.
Kevin Durant's our greatest Olympian, our greatest basketball playing Olympian. He has the most points, the most medals. He is like officially in basketball are the greatest American Olympian basketball player of all time.
Yeah, the numbers add up there. The only way that could have gone the other way is if like Larry Brown actually played Melo in that 04 and then they actually won and didn't wind up taking bronze, and then Melo he might have had more points or whatever.
Yeah. But Kevin Durant
Durant,
and he like loves the Olympics.
And he's into it.
I love it.
He's
Kevin
Olympics
Durant,
pilled.
come on the podcast.
Come on the pod with Chappell Roan.
Oh, and also open a pack of NBA hoops cards because no one would make the Krusty pile.
Think of how wide Kevin Durant's HOTTOGO is. That wingspan.
He's a huge. He goes, and I'm going to bother her. If I see her in public, I'm bothering her.
I'm taking his selfie range is crazy with that wingspan.
But dude, him sitting on the couch, not allowing us to put anyone in the Krusty pile. He's like, you don't know Ed Pinkney? Ed Pinkney will ball on your ass. And I'm like, yeah, he probably would.
He knows ball more than we do.
That's so funny. He's like, get the fuck out of here. And of course, the Kevin Durant episode, there is no crusty pile.
Speaking of keepers, I think Vinny Del Negro.
Come on, dude. Vinny Del Negro for
Notable.
the Sacramento Kings. I mean, look at this picture on the back. This guy looks like he just runs a pizzeria in Brooklyn. And then he's like, hey, you want to hand me the ball? Hand me the ball. Let's see what's going on.
He has some local commercial that runs Del Negro's Pizzeria, the freshest dough, the finest ingredients in all the...
Does he have a Boston accent? He's from Springfield.
Oh, is he from Boston?
Well, he's from Springfield, which is Western
He would have
Mass.
a Masshole accent, I'm sure.
Yeah, he'd be like, fuck you. Oh, I'm going to the fucking
From the
Kings.
Hall of Fame, kid. That's where we got it. We got the best ball players.
Oh, they fucking hate me because my last name is Del Negro. Yeah,
you know how hard it is to be racist against yourself?
But Vinny, you're going in the keeper pile.
Keeper.
I might have put him in the crusty pile before. That was my mistake.
I think on name recognition, notoriety, coaching career alone, Vinny D gets out of the crusty pile for me.
And people who have watched this and said, I made a mistake. This is me admitting on the previous episodes I've made a mistake by putting Vinny Del Negro into the crusty pile. To the Del Negro family, I apologize.
He has ascended. Chucky Brown. Cleveland Cavaliers. Of like
it's a rookie card.
The Mark Price years.
Yeah.
Interesting. Like,
how do you feel?
NC State, I'm already biased against him.
Love him.
So, ACC school, not Wake Forest. I got to root against. 7.3 points per.
You hate him because he's NC State.
Yeah,
Wake Forest.
I got all other ACC schools, whatever. But I don't know. Chucky Brown is not inspiring any kind of emotions.
No middle name. The back picture. He's
not an action shot on the front,
and he's just here for it.
You know what that is?
This is like a check-in picture.
You know what that is? That's like maybe Summer League, and that's the team program being like, okay, we haven't gotten a shot of this guy yet.
Yeah, and also wearing number 52, I hope he changed it.
5'2" is tough.
5'2" is a tough look for a rookie.
You know,
I'm sorry, Mr. Brown. You're going in the crusty pile.
I had this thought when I was playing basketball one day, like if I was like, okay, one day I'll get to college basketball, I'll tell my coach, give me number 51 because it represents 5 players playing as one. With the intensity that we're down by 5 with 1 minute to go. So
and they're like, you didn't make the team. Son, I don't know how to tell you this. You're not going to be suiting up for us.
You're here to improve the team GPA.
You're here strictly so our starting point guard can play.
I just caught sight of the next card. A legend of my rival high school. I got to root against him. But I don't know if that makes him crusty or keeper, Mike Jaminski. Mike Jaminski played for Massac High School in Monroe, Connecticut.
Number one, Mike Jaminski, the crustiest. There's no way this guy's making the keeper
He's
pile.
7 feet
Number
stacked
one,
of crust.
he is. He's 6'11". They lost Matt. Went to Duke. Was the 7th overall pick by the Nets in 1980.
I'd love to see who they passed over for that 7th overall pick in 80.
But he's from Monroe, Connecticut.
Mm-hmm. Rival of the Newtown Nighthawks. Go Hawks.
Michael Thomas Jaminski. I mean, this guy was born for the crusty pile. He looks like a Cinemax detective. He looks like he's in a softcore porn.
The busty cops.
Yeah.
They work with.
He looks like
detective.
He's like, well, how did your husband and your lover die? And she's like, something like this. And then they have sex where he's humping her stomach.
They're making weird hip movements that have nothing to do with sex.
She's blowing him. That's what I always say. She's blowing him around his rib cage.
Her head's over
well, Jaminski, you shouldn't have fucked with JP's high school.
Yeah, fuck Massac.
Crusty pile.
I see there's some crust all over this one. And no disrespect, but Brad Davis, just a hilarious picture.
Oh my God. Brad Davis looks like a fake character. Like, you know how they're doing that movie based on the Eli Manning thing where he dressed up like a guy? And then, well, they're doing that movie with Glenn Powell.
Oh, they're actually making a movie out of it.
Yeah, where he like dresses up like a guy that gets, like he's actually a good quarterback, but he's got to transfer schools, so he puts on this guy looks like he's wearing a disguise. That was my long way of saying
he looks like a real-life Simpsons tertiary character.
Can I tell you something right now? The back, first off, Bradley Ernest Davis.
Wow.
But the picture on the back for the Mavericks, peep the fucking gold chain, dude.
A little bit of swag on him.
He's got a little bit of swag on.
Okay,
This is a guy that rubs his chest hair when he's getting blown. I'm just to the Davis family. I don't know if this is true, and if you're watching this, thanks for being a fan. But Bradley Davis, you're going in the crusty pile. By the way, had a lengthy career,
and
was the 15th overall pick out of Maryland by the LA Lakers.
Looks like he lived within his means, but he had a Lamborghini Countach.
Yeah.
He bought for himself.
Or definitely like,
career.
he would buy like a Maserati and then be like, I'm going to get a blowjob while I'm driving this.
This is my baby.
Look at him, dude. But again, Brad Davis would ball on me.
Yeah, 100%.
No doubt. No doubt Brad Davis would just go one of these moves and I'd fall down.
We aspire to one day have the crust.
I wish I had Brad Davis's game.
Now this is just like what the program card that tells you everything that's in there.
Count.
Oh man, Eddie Johnson, Phoenix Suns.
Eddie Johnson from the Phoenix Suns. Why do I kind of remember? Good action shot on him. He's a second round pick out of Illinois, drafted by the Kansas City Kings.
Oh wow!
Who in 1985 became the Sacramento Kings. Edward A. didn't feel like sharing his middle name. Good picture. Still in the crusty pile.
Yeah,
sorry,
that's
Eddie.
crust. That's crust. We've gone from crusty to crustier, I think. Larry Kristowiak.
Larry Kristoliak.
I mean,
looks like Orny Adams. But look at that.
What the?
Second round pick.
Psoriasis.
I can't, what's a different word for psoriasis? Do you guys know what psoriasis is? I said, stretch, because I'm coming for you. 6'9", 220 out of Missoula, Montana. His front picture, dude, look at that.
His
back
front picture is him doing like a fundamentally sound maneuver.
Hop, hop, hop. He makes that noise. Hop, hop.
Protect
hop,
the ball.
Hop, 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 hop. But, dude, I'm telling you right now, 6'9", 220, this guy bearing down
Beast.
on you, he's a problem. Drafted by the Bulls, second round pick, and then traded to San Antonio.
6'9", 220. That's like a Josh Smith build.
Yeah.
That's a
this guy right here would play
baller.
guard now.
Yeah, he would.
And he was a forward?
He would play
Also,
facing the basket.
good luck spelling that last name.
Yeah.
Kristowiak.
You're not going to... They weren't selling a lot of...
Damn, you got a thick, crusty pile.
Yeah, a lot of crust. I'm sorry, dog.
I wouldn't mind getting a Milwaukee Bucks, number 40. 42 is my favorite number. Kristowiak.
42 is a good one.
A Bucks Christo, and they go, what is that? Bucks 42. You go,
If you know, you know.
It's Larry Kristowiak,
Yeah.
crustiest player of all time.
First team all crust.
Oh, dude, he's absolutely all crust. There's no sandwich, all crust.
It's like the butt piece of the bread.
It's just the outline.
Yeah.
That would be the logo for the team. Would just be a plate with just the crust on
You
it.
got to do that. You got to make the all crust team.
Oh, dude, we'll do
Guys
all
outline.
crusties. We might need to do an all crusties. Larry Kristowiak.
Dude, his name is Krustowiak.
Yeah, we got to put him aside. I don't know if that one's going out in the signed one.
He might be MVP.
Dude, he's definitely a captain.
Yeah. Okay, we're down to our last two. I'd never wanted it to end, but we start with J.R. Reed, a name.
Rookie, J.R. Reed. Look at
Reed
the
rookie
haircut.
card. He was in the dunk contest, was he not?
By the way, Herman Reed Jr.
I got to look up the dunk that J.R. Reed. I might be thinking of J.R. Ryder, who was the first, I think, to do a between the legs dunk in the contest.
Well, J.R. Reed, a forward for the look at him. He was a first round, 5th pick overall by the Hornets out of North Carolina. So this guy could fucking ball.
No, I stand corrected. J.R. Reed, inventor of the East Bay Funk dunk, going between the legs.
J.R. Reed.
J.R. Reed.
And this is his rookie card.
Yeah.
Immediately goes in the keeper pile.
Keeper.
Immediate keeper.
That's huge.
That's very big.
Yeah, I get J.R. Ryder and
All
J.R.
you
Reed
dunkaholics, you already knew him when you pulled him.
shit, I might have been wrong.
God damn it.
J.R. Ryder was the East Bay Funk dunk 1994. J.R. Reed, I don't know what he's known for.
Sorry, Mr. Reed.
You might
Just
be back
went from penthouse
to the outhouse.
to the outhouse.
I want to see, does he have career stat before we go to this last one? And I mean, I'm not spoiling anything. 16.2 again. No, that was in North Carolina. Okay.
Yeah, he doesn't have any stat reads. This is rookie cards. So
J.R.
they
Reed.
didn't have any numbers on it.
Yeah. Daniel?
Yeah.
Isaiah Thomas.
Oh, come on.
Are you kidding me?
Indiana's own. Left off the dream team for calling Magic Johnson gay. Isaiah Lord Thomas III. Number 2 pick out of Indiana by the Detroit Pistons. Hall of Famer.
Worst Knicks front office person of all time.
Never let him go around your front office, but give him the ball and watch him dribble around on his hand.
Tough as nails. Played hurt.
Bad boy, captain of the bad boys.
Yeah.
I mean, won a couple
Icon.
chips. Yeah. I mean, played 9th straight NBA All-Star game in 1990. He was the All-Star MVP. He's one of the NBA all-time leader in assists and steals.
And like a Midwest basketball legend. Like there are probably guys in Indiana to this day when the Michael Jordan LeBron debate, they're like Isaiah.
Like
he carries some weight.
Handsome,
around the Midwest.
charming
guy, megawatt smile.
6'1", 185.
Yeah, undersized point guard.
Thought of as undersized.
Chris Paul before Chris Paul.
Exactly. Isaiah Thomas, you know where you're going.
That's a keeper.
Go to the keeper pile.
Keeper
pile right here. Don't forget to watch JP's special. You're on YouTube. Just go over and watch it right now. You Rule. Thanks for coming on
Thanks
here.
For having me, dog.
All Crusties. The All Crusty team coming at you Christmas 2024.
You must crust.